YouTube, what is good? Back at y'all with another NBA 2K22 video. Anthony Davis face creation in NBA 2K22. The best Anthony Davis face creation for NBA 2K22 current gen and next gen. Next gen users, do not click off. It'll be in the second half of the video. Or you could just watch the video the whole way through to support me. The longer you watch my video, the higher my average view duration is, which means the more likely I get recommended, so I would highly appreciate that. For those that have seen my previous face creations, you already know the deal, man. There's no need to narrate. You guys can see what I'm doing. Pause the video, do what you gotta do to get the face creation right. We talk about the player that we're doing the face creation on. If you don't like it, just mute the video and do what you gotta do. Do not complain. This is for the real ones that just don't fast forward to the video and mute and pause and just don't even listen, or they complain about the face creation not working because they're just skipping through the video. So yeah, don't be that guy. No one likes that guy, and a lot of people do enjoy the NBA talk. By the way, there's no unibrow, so just choose whatever eyebrows that you think look best for Anthony Davis. I apologize for that. I was very disappointed. Why doesn't 2K just have a unibrow option for the My Player? I don't understand. I never will understand. But after 2 minutes of rambling, we're finally going to talk about Anthony Davis. Arguably the best power forward in the game right now. Do I think that? We'll get into that in a little bit. Arguably one of the best power forwards ever. I mean, hey, Anthony Davis is very talented. For those that don't know, he used to be the size of a point guard. He used to play point guard in high school until he hit a drastic growth spurt. Then he had to play power forward. That's why he has the guard skills. He can dribble. He can shoot. He can play like a point and still play like a power forward because he's just so gifted, so talented, athletically gifted, amazing defender. You know, I'm sure a lot of you, like, this stat has suddenly being brought to light today. Like, obviously those that seen Anthony Davis in college already knew this, but I guess for the younger fans, they've been showcasing this on Twitter a lot. In college, he had more blocks than most college teams. Not just player on the team, the whole team. That's how insane he is at blocking shots. And he can guard the perimeter as well. He's an amazing defender, you know? I think there were some years where he did get robbed, especially by Rudy Gobert. I mean, Gobert's a great rim protector. I can't take nothing away from him. But Anthony Davis, you know, Rudy Gobert can't do what Anthony Davis can do, but Anthony Davis can do what Rudy Gobert can do. You feel me? I mean, I don't know. I feel he's gotten robbed several times. The year Curry won his first MVP, Anthony Davis, I believe, was a finalist. I think he was third behind Harden and Curry. He absolutely carried the Pelicans to the playoffs. That was a terrible team, and he got them to the playoffs. For those that don't know, I did a Zion Williamson face creation. You can check that out if you want to. I talked about how the Pelicans could fail Zion Williamson, as how the Pelicans failed Anthony Davis. They just didn't do a good job building around him. No one can blame him for leaving for LeBron James, you know. And Anthony Davis got to shine. Him and LeBron, when healthy, are an amazing duo. Anthony Davis had one of the best playoff runs we've seen in recent memory, possibly ever, in 2020. I know a lot of you are going to say, oh, but it was in the bubble, it doesn't count, which is just idiotic to me. The man was hooping. And a lot of people say Nikola Jokic is better than Anthony Davis. Well, obviously, Jokic was much better statistically this past year. But in the Western Conference Finals, Anthony Davis absolutely owned that matchup. Can't say the same for Joel Embiid when they link up, but hey, man. By the way, the skin tone current gen's really not that great. Go with whatever you think's best. This face creation comes out a little better on next gen. But if you're just current gen, you know, if you like it, just like the video. Comment who I should make a face creation on next. I appreciate you. Or just stick around. Help me out. Like I said, the higher the view duration, the more likely I get recommended, and it helps me out a lot. And make sure you subscribe, turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload. We are so close to 8K. Now, next gen users, here we go, man. I feel like this face creation came out a lot better on next gen. You're gonna see. And next gen users, if you skipped and didn't hear my disclaimer in the beginning, there's no unibrow for the My Player, so just choose whatever eyebrow you think looks the best. I don't understand why, but it is what it is. Now, the big question, is Anthony Davis the best power forward in the game? I say no, because I think Giannis is better. I think Giannis face creation, I go a little more into detail, but I don't know. If I'm a GM, I would take Giannis over AD. It's nothing against AD, it's just I just think Giannis is a better player and a better leader. I know a lot of you watching this are Anthony Davis fans, so I might get some shit for that. You know, give me a valid argument for why Anthony Davis is better than Giannis, because Giannis got his team several #1 seeds, won an MVP with them. Yes, I know they're in the East, but it really doesn't matter because I don't know if Anthony Davis could even get his team to a #1 seed in the East. Let me know why I'm wrong. Let me know why Anthony Davis is better. Also, Giannis MVP'd his NBA Finals, although Anthony Davis arguably should have won. He only had one bad Game 3. It wasn't even like he played bad. He was just in foul trouble. Before that Game 3, at the first 2 games, it looked like he was going to win Finals MVP. Also, where's Anthony Davis rank all time for power forwards? I talked about this quite a bit in my Dirk Nowitzki face creation. And I did talk about it briefly in the Giannis face creation. Check those both out after this video if you'd like. Dirk was actually my previous face creation, so if you're watching this the day that's uploaded, it will definitely be on the end screen. If not, just go on the channel and check out the Dirk face creation. But I see a lot of people saying Anthony Davis is the best power forward ever. Anthony Davis is great, but he's just not the best. I know a lot of you saying this are born no earlier than 2005, so you never got to see Tim Duncan, you never got to see Dirk Nowitzki. I know a lot of you might say I'm an old head for saying that, but I'm not that old. I didn't get to see Karl Malone play. I didn't get to see Charles Barkley play. So, I mean, I guess I'm kind of in the middle, but trust me, Anthony Davis, he's got a long ways to go before he could even be mentioned in the same breath as Tim Duncan. The most he can hope for is probably like 3rd. Giannis, when his career is said and done, he'll probably be the 2nd best. If Giannis can get 5 rings, which I doubt he'll do, he could be the best because he is more talented than Duncan. But Duncan's one of the most accomplished players ever. And a lot of you will watch his tape and be like, oh, he's not even that good, but hey, they call him Mr. Fundamentals, man. Just because you're not flashy doesn't mean you're not good. I think that's a big misconception in basketball. Like, people say Kyrie's the best point guard, but he's not the best point guard. He might be the most flashy, he's got the nice handles and all, but he's not the best point guard. Damian Lillard, his moves are more simple, and I talk about this, my Damian Lillard face creation. Yeah, I've done quite a few face creations. I've uploaded almost every day since this game dropped. But Damian Lillard's moves are more simple than Kyrie's, but I think Lillard's a more effective and a better player. You know, I could be wrong. You know, hey, Kyrie won a ring, but Lillard never played with LeBron, you know. But, you know what, enough about that. Let me know everything you think about Anthony Davis, where you rank him, where he's going to end up all time. I would love to hear all of that. We are nearing the end of the face creation. All that's left is the skin tone. So next gen users, if you like it, just like the video, helps me out a lot. Comment who I should do a face creation on next, turn on post all notifications, and subscribe so you never miss an upload. And yeah, here's Anthony Davis. Like I said, this came out a lot better on next gen. The skin tones on current gen, like, it's really hard to make a light skin type player on current. But yeah, I'm out. Peace.